So I'm just getting ready to leave Ghunsa, start the hike up to Ulangchangola. It's going to take 2 nights of camping to get to Ulangchangola. This is what's worrying me at the moment. My pack, which is now fully laden with 10 days of food. I've managed to get the food into the dry bags on the side and the top, but this is the maximum it's ever going to weigh. I've got all the group gear in here and 10 days of food, so it's probably about 19 kilos I think at the moment, and significantly heavier than what I was hiking with for the last few weeks. And yeah, it feels heavy. We'll see how I go today, and we'll be camping tonight. The guy at the tea house here says that there's some people working on Nangola Pass, getting a campsite, improving a campsite up there. So hopefully that will be a relatively nice place to camp. Then tomorrow we'll be going over Nangola, finding another campsite, and then the next day we'll be getting to Ulangchangola. So this is all on my own, nobody to hike with this time. Yeah, a bit worried about this pack, how heavy this pack is, but we'll see. This is an important signpost. This is showing the way to the Lumba Samba Pass and Ulangchangola. And the path that I'm on now is the KBC trail. So relatively well traveled, quite a few tourists. Now where I'm going now, up towards Ulangchangola, is a lot more wild, a lot more less traveled, and navigation is going to be difficult. I can see already that there's very little path out there, so this is going to be the start of the difficult bit, as I've said before. But yeah, this is exciting. Well, I got to the campsite before midday, and I was considering continuing hiking the next leg over Nangola to the campsite on the other side, but I'm glad I didn't, because it was just starting to spit with rain when I arrived, and it's really started to properly rain now, just as I got the tent up. So the campsite is a beautifully kind of brand new campsite. I think they've only just finished making it. It's just some sort of flattened platforms with lots of rocks, making them square and flat. The only problem is that this ground here is just so full of rocks that I just couldn't get my pegs in at all. So I've actually put the tent up with rocks, which I've tried not to take too many of the rocks from the retaining wall of the campsite. I've got them from a little bit further away, but I promise I'll put them back, the ones I did get from the wall. So yeah, I'm gonna just sort of sit the afternoon out here, wait for if the rain goes, I might have a little venture outside. There's a stream just over the over the way there, so I'll go and get some more water, have something to eat, and yeah, enjoy the day. Whenever I put this tent up with rocks instead of pegs, it always ends up a few centimetres higher off the ground than I'd like. It's difficult to get these things cinched right down low. So if I have time and a nice ready supply of little rocks like this, I like to build myself a little windbreak out of a bunch of rocks around the perimeter like this. Just kind of makes the wind a little bit less penetrating.